The Batwa are indigenous people who've lived really from time immemorial inside what is now called Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. That's really their land. And unfortunately, they benefit the least of all the people around Bwindi. Removing indigenous people from their lands is unfortunately a consequence of so-called fortress conservation, whose time is long past. The government, along with conservation organizations, also supported this. They removed the Batwa from the forest and said, we can't have people living in here. And yet, the Batwa still have not received any compensation or rights to that forest. They can't access their traditional cultural sites. They can't go in and gather basket material to make baskets. My name is Wendy Nicole, and I'm the founder and director of Redemption Song Foundation. I visited Uganda first as a journalist in January of 2014, and by September I'd sold my house in the United States and moved there to live full-time to work with the Batwa people of Kalehe village. We have a vision of seeing the Batwa as self-sufficient individuals capable of supporting themselves and having power in society. We really focus at the intersection of human livelihoods and conservation, with a focus on education and community development. We sought out, what are the needs and interests of the Batwa, and they were concerned about the water that they were drinking from the river, which was polluted, and they wanted clean water. So now, several years into our projects, the Batwa are in much better health. I really think that one of the biggest problems with Batwa development is that most groups try to force them to do agriculture and get annoyed when they don't do it. So we have to understand that the Batwa are hunter-gatherer people. They're traders. They like to trade. They do much better in enterprise, and I think that this is something that's been forgotten about the Batwa people. They're not traditional basket makers, but they absolutely really have taken on this basket weaving, and they love it. A lot of Batwa children drop out of school in their teen years, and we have been sponsoring them for almost 7 years now, and we haven't lost one yet. And I seriously hope we can get them all through secondary school. We're going to need more donors because school fees rise in secondary school, and I'd love to support some of them even to university. So I think we need those organizations that are trying to help the Batwa have better futures need to understand who they are and what they want.